Hello everyone. So today is the last full day of the Alaska trip. I wanted to get up a little bit earlier this morning, but I was so tired I decided to sleep in an extra hour and got up, kind of took my time getting ready, and then got an Uber to take me to the downtown Fairbanks area again. Then once I got down here, I went to I think it's called the Morris Museum or Cultural Center, something like that. It is a museum. When you come to Fairbanks, that's actually a really great place to stop first. They have all of the brochures that you could ever want for anything to see and do in the inland Alaska area. They also have people there that can answer any questions that you have, and the great thing about it is it's free. They do accept donations for helping to keep the place running, so you want to donate to that. But I went in that and took my time, and then I was very hungry. The cafe down the street from the hostel is closed because today is Sunday, so I hadn't had my coffee or anything to eat yet. So I decided to go to the creperie, which is really good. I got a breakfast crepe and some coffee, some juice. And I will say this, coffee, hot chocolate, and water all hit different in Alaska. It's just so much better. And that's even though I got an iced coffee. Yes, I know I'm stupid. Getting an iced coffee in Alaska in the winter, but that's what I wanted. But it all just seems to taste better, and just, I don't know, I think it's the coffee and hot chocolate is made with the water up here, and the water is just so much purer up here. But right now, after I ate, right across the street is the Ice Museum, which is really cool. There is a fee to get in. It's pretty inexpensive. When you get in there, they have ice sculptures, all kinds of ice sculptures. You can sit on some of them to take pictures. They also have a slide, an ice slide that you can slide down. I chose not to do that because it was extremely cold in there. But the gentleman, Andy, who does all of the ice sculpting, gave a demonstration, which was really cool. And so we got to see that. And right now, I am walking to the Carlson Center, which is like their convention center or arena here in Fairbanks. And I am hoping to go to the holiday bazaar there. It's supposed to be an all-day event. Now, online, it says the Carlson Center is closed today. However, the Fairbanks Tourism website said that this holiday bazaar is going on. So it may be closed to everyday things, but to this open, I'm really hoping it's open because this is about a 1.5 mile walk to get there. Today I have a little more energy than I did last night for walking. My back is hurting from my backpack, but it's not as cold because the sun is still out right now. Let me look here and see. So right now it's almost 2 o'clock and the sun is still out, but it is kind of starting to set. Now, a little fun fact is in Alaska, no matter the time of the year, even in the summer for the midnight sun, the sun never gets above a 45-degree angle. It will never be directly overhead of you. So that's kind of cool. Still want to wear sunscreen, but it's kind of nice to know that it's not going to be blaring down on you the entire time that you're out. But yeah, just hoping to go to this at the Carlson Center. After that, I will probably head back to the hostel and get all of my luggage and stuff situated. Apparently tonight the weather is supposed to be pretty clear, not snowing or anything, so that I might be able to see the aurora again. But I would be in the greater Fairbanks area and probably not get to see it as clear as I would like. The key to seeing it is having a clear night. So if you can see stars, there's a good chance you could see it. Not having a full moon, because the full moon will light up all of this white snow and make it look really bright. And then also to be out in an open area where there is no trees. That way you can really see it. But at the hostel, there's kind of a little open area, so if it happens to be overhead, I might can capture it, but at least I've got to see it once on this trip. My nose is running like crazy because of this cold, but and I'm out of breath. But yeah, hopefully I can get to this holiday bazaar, check that out. At the very least, find a place to stop and rest. I don't want to rest in someone's front yard. It's just weird. But I will keep all of you updated on how the rest of the day goes. Bye for now. So I am back at the hostel now. I managed to walk the 1.5 miles to the Carlson Center. I did about 1 mile in and made it to the river and was exhausted. I was sweating, which is very important to make sure you wear wool or some type of material that will moisture wick, otherwise being sweaty and cold at the same time is not fun. But I managed to make it to the river. They had some park benches there. Of course, they were covered in snow, but I managed to get all the snow off of them and sit there for a while and relax. And honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that the sun was starting to set, I probably would have stayed there a little bit longer because it was just beautiful and peaceful. Sitting right by the river and seeing all of the snow and everything, it was just so relaxing. But I did want to get to the convention center before it got dark. But yeah, walked to the Carlson Center, and turns out that is where Fairbanks's hockey team plays. So the entire area, the arena where the hockey Team Plays was covered, and there were a bunch of vendors, local vendors. They were selling anything from different food items like sweets and vegetables. What else? Honey, a lot of honey and jams, that sort of thing. All the way through to other handmade items, jewelry, beautiful jewelry, clothing items, a lot of woodworking items, so like wooden bowls and cutting boards. And it was a lot of beautiful things. I probably would have bought some of those things if I had been at home and everything, but since I am traveling, I cannot fit all of that stuff in my suitcase, and I really don't want to have to pay for a second suitcase. But it was really nice. I walked around for a while in there and then caught an Uber to come back to the hostel. I believe right now it's roughly about 3 in the afternoon. Sun is setting, or pretty much set already, looking out the window. So I have all of the rest of the night here at the hostel. I'm going to attempt to pack all of my stuff. Technically it is packed, but because each night I would set out my clothes for the next day and pack everything so that I'm not crazy packing at the last minute. But I need to try and figure out how to Tetris everything into my luggage so that I don't have to pay for a second bag. And because I did buy a lot of gifts and souvenirs and stuff. But I figure I'll just hang out here at the hostel tonight. I do have my leftover Thai food from the Thai house. It was really good. I put it in the fridge downstairs. I'll probably just heat that up and eat that for dinner. Probably go to bed early. My flight leaves out, well, boarding starts at 11. Oddly enough, 11:40 is my flight, but the boarding is 40 minutes early. A lot of the airports, the boarding is about 20 minutes before the flight, but I have noticed that with this trip, all of the boarding starts like 30-40 minutes before the actual flight time. I don't know if they're just trying to get people through so there's no delays or what, but it's very different from when I went on my trip to Portland and Chicago. Or it could just be these airports. Who knows? But I figure I will leave the hostel somewhere 9:30 in the morning to get to the airport. Normally I get to the airport 2 hours before, but the Fairbanks airport, I mean, I flew in, so I saw how big it is. It's not that big. The lines shouldn't be that long. So I figured at least an hour before boarding time is enough time to get to the airport. And I want to get a good night's rest because even though my flight is at 11:40, I won't be getting into Southern California to LAX until like 9 at night. So it is going to be a long day, and I say 9 at night. Let's hope that my flights don't get all crazy again and get canceled or delayed. So yeah, that has been my day. I've kind of got to explore more of Fairbanks, and I am going to relax the rest of the night and then call it a day, and we'll see everyone in the morning as I'm heading to the airport. Bye!